Tonight, we follow up with attorneys after learning the Danville Walmart did not report a hidden camera found inside one of its restrooms. 10 News reporter Duke Carter is working for you live in the newsroom tonight. And Duke, you were told Walmart could open itself up to lawsuits.
Hey, good evening, Rachel. Yeah, the attorney we spoke to says Walmart could potentially face a civil and a criminal charges after a hidden camera was found and not reported to police. That attorney says Walmart should have taken preventable steps to avoid having that hidden camera in the first place. An attorney also says Walmart should notify potential victims possibly exposed in the camera footage found upon Saturday.
I really don't even know what to say.
Many people shocked or concerned after Danville police say a Walmart manager found a hidden camera inside the family restroom.
If I had small children, I think it would make me think twice about going into the bathroom.
A lot of duties all of a sudden snap into place.
Attorney Tommy Strucker says Walmart should have taken preventable action from having the hidden camera being placed in the restroom. Strucker also says Walmart should have informed potential victims who may have been filmed immediately.
There's a duty to notify those who have been harmed or those who could have been harmed.
If the retail giant does not address the issue, Strucker says Walmart could open the door for lawsuits.
The law creates duties that companies need to be kind of, once they're aware of the situation, very proactive regarding dealing with authorities, law enforcement, and the public. The questions are, did they notify everybody? Did they seek to find out who had used the restroom?
And 10 News received a tip that Danville Walmart management learned of a mini camera inside the family restroom Saturday. It's shown in this email we obtained from a 10 News source with knowledge of the investigation. Now, according to this Walmart management report, the camera was removed. However, this same report says law enforcement was not notified and that even the district level was made aware. Attorneys say Walmart could be tried criminally as well.
Depending upon the degree of neglect or of intentional neglect, intentional ignorance of the situation and of the duties that they had to do following notice of the situation.
So you got to be careful.
And so we reached out to Walmart today about plans to rectify this situation in the future, and they emailed us just about an hour ago saying in part, quote, keeping our customers and associates safe is a top priority. After learning of the situation, we are reviewing and enhancing our protocol, end quote. But now they're reporting live here in the newsroom. Duke Carter, 10 News, working for you.